we got Tommy G over here still in New York, or maybe he slid back over there and he's actually sliding on supposedly, allegedly, reportedly the most notorious gang in New York, the Trinitarios. So, like I said, we ain't gonna waste no time, man. I'm gonna get straight into this thing, man. Let's see what he's talking about. Because I've never heard of them. So, I'm not saying they ain't gangster. I don't know. I've never heard of them. Let me know in the comments if you've heard of them and they stand on business. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Let's find out.
Who are the Trinitarios?
Dangerous, notorious.
You can search it out. We're the most dangerous gang.
It is a Dominican gang the NYPD has been watching and fighting for years.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Tommy G. I'm in Hunts Point, the most dangerous neighborhood in New York, and today I'm with the Trinitarios.
Fucking big 3D piece of you heard? Gangster.
No Tuesday, I'm aiming for tacos.
I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm not gonna make fun of it because I don't understand it. I'm not familiar with the lingo because I'm from California. If you guys know what any of that meant, that man said, I don't know.
New York, and today I'm with the Trinitarios.
Fucking big 3D piece of you heard? Gangster.
Oh, they stand on it. Whatever that is, they stand on it. I'm not trying to repeat it because I don't know if it's a dead op or something. I don't want to be brought up into that. But yeah, if y'all know what that means, let me know in the comments.
No Tuesday, I'm aiming for tacos. Spit soon, I'm looking for Vato. DPK, all them niggas is shot though. Twitch top, but I'm looking for Flacco. When I run in the X, but I have no paper. I'ma sit on that block like a kid.
DPK, nigga. Popo.
Yeah. No.
Isn't it always funny how Tommy G always goes to the neighborhoods and starts saying they slang? Like, I be just hoping he ain't dissing somebody, you know what I mean? Somebody's loved ones, you know what I'm saying?
Plátano con salami.
Isn't that sus? Are you guys tricking me right now? No. The Trinitarios are one of the most notorious gangs in New York City. This Dominican gang formed in Rikers Island Prison in 1990.
Like I said, I'm glad we watched Tommy G his blogs and everything like that, because he likes to give you that background, you know what I'm saying? Because I had no idea who the Trinitarios was. So it'd be kind of weird if he just jumped in there and was like, yeah, they this, that, and the third. Like, you got to give some background so we know where they're coming from, where they're standing on, you know what I'm saying?
By Leonidas Junito Sierra and Julio Caballo Marin. This gang quickly earned a reputation for their use of machetes and knives. For example, in 2020, 26 members were charged within Rikers Island Prison for a string of stabbings in the late 2010s. The most public and gruesome act of violence carried out by the gang occurred in 2018 when Lissandro Guzman Feliz was dragged out of a bodega by members of the Trinitarios and stabbed to death in the Belmont neighborhood of the Bronx. This group has also attracted attention by the Justice Department.
I ain't gonna lie, that's vicious right there. Like, not only did you chase somebody down, but you ripped him out of a store and, you know what I mean, unalived him that way. That's wild, though. Let me know, like, what you think about that. That's beef for real. Not that I can't go to school tomorrow. Not that, you know what I mean? That's real beef. That's crazy.
In 2022, 16 members of Every Dollar Gang, a Trinitario faction, cut a RICO for their involvement with 5 murders, 12 attempted murders, and 7 gunpoint robberies. We go boots on the
I'm sorry, how old were these kids? What the hell? That sounds crazy.
Ground today and speak with a group of Trinitarios in Hunts Point, located in the Bronx and known as New York's most dangerous neighborhood. Let's begin the episode. We're in the Bronx, going to Hunts Point, which is one of the most dangerous places. We just got done being in Hartford, Connecticut, exploring why gun violence is escalating and getting out of control. And now we're here in New York, meeting with a squad called the Trinitarios, which I don't know if you ever heard of them, but people have been emailing me about them. Somehow we got connected with some guys. And so we're looking to get into it. How you doing? We're pulling up to the scene and the boys are already here. Good, KB?
I know you was texting.
Yes. How you doing, bro?
Good
to meet you guys. Good to meet you. Good to meet you. Good to meet you. What's up? Oh, I talked to you on the phone too. I have to piss my pants. Is there a bathroom around the corner?
I'm gonna tell you right now. Go to the laundry. Use the bathroom.
Okay.
Or you wanna go to the dungeon?
The dungeon?
Yeah.
Whoa. This looks like the Jewish synagogue shit.
Secret tunnel built under a.
Yo, only in New York, bro. Like, I ain't even expect no shit like that. He said the dungeon. I'm thinking like, I don't know, like some weird back alley. Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't got nothing like that in Cali, yo. For real.
Famous
This looks like the Jewish synagogue shit.
secret tunnel built under a famous synagogue in Brooklyn. 60-foot
Yeah, I
tunnel
heard
was
of it.
found right underneath the Chabad Lubavitch World Headquarters in Crown Heights.
If you guys don't hear from me in 10 minutes, come get me, all right?
I got you. You heard? I got you.
I'll stay in there. This is the New York experience right here. I'm pissing in the dungeon. I'll see you guys in a second.
Let's see what the niggas we don't like.
All right, guys, by the way, we have to say before the video gets started, if you want to rock the big dogs that eat sweatshirts, they've been selling.
I always tell y'all when we watch these, what's it called? Rock the merch. I like the rest in peace mainstream media gear that he's got. A lot of his merch, rock that. I just don't want to actually go through the actual commercial with you guys. I also do have a link for his merch and everything in my description as well. Go cop that shit. But we're gonna skip this though.
The dungeon.
We'll put boxes and we'll stand on top of
the chick down there.
Nobody can, you know what I'm saying? You stuck down there.
Do you guys have a bunch of like secret hideout type spots? Like this to me is like a cool secret hideout.
Yeah, but this camera, so you can't, it's not really a hideout.
How good is the camera system in New York?
HD, 4K, just like that.
Is that the store owner's camera or is that like the police camera?
Yeah, both.
Yeah. Facial tracking technology?
All that, bro. It's New York, bro.
Because in China, they can like track you by how you walk, right? Like they register you in the system. That's New York.
Listen, bro, if you get shot right here, the camera's just gonna follow you to wherever you go. You get in the car and you try to leave, they're still gonna follow you because they'll get the license plate, color of the car. All of these basically connected to.
It's like Big Brother, kind of.
Yes.
What do you think about that?
Crazy. That's bad, bro, because you know what I'm saying? You could accidentally be doing something by mistake and forget this.
You could accidentally be doing something by mistake. I like.
He said, he said you could accidentally do something by mistake, and you know what I'm saying? That, yeah.
Where you said that. Tell the people, where the hell are we right now?
Point right there.
No, not F block, not H block. What is G block known for?
Listen, man. Google it. It's a bad place, but we from here, so we try to, you know, make it good.
What's the reputation of NYPD around here?
They got very.
I don't know anything about G block. He said it like, you know what I mean, like it meant something. He was like speaking volumes, and I'm not down talking your hood because, like I said, I don't know nothing about it. Anybody else watching this video, let me know if it means something like that, because I got nothing.
Very, very, very corrupt. They'll push on you. They'll stop and frisk you, and you can't do that no more.
I heard one of our
like
friends
that.
here maybe got caught for jaywalking the other day.
No, that happened to me twice too.
For real, they actually get you for jaywalking?
Yeah, they do for anything. I was like just
because that's a probable cause to stop you.
They can search you, go through your stuff, see if you got warrants, anything,
I love
and then pick you up right now.
The police try to run me over just to search me, bro, for no reason, bro. They actually ran one of my friends over too before.
One of my friends is locked up right now. Free talk. That's
Yeah.
right here. 3 in the morning, you heard?
So I go to a lot of places around the country, right, fellas? And most places they're like, they're not really worried about the police. They have crazy guns out. But I've noticed New York, you have to like at least respect them, even if you don't like them. They're about it.
You don't gotta respect them. You just can't be dirty. You can't have a gun on you talking crazy to them. Now, if you clean, if you just a citizen walking and they try to harass you, you could violate them.
So what's the green I see around me? I see some.
Is our favorite color here?
That's your favorite color?
Yeah.
So what's the squad? What do you guys refer to yourself as?
We 3DP. That's a music group we have.
What is 3DP about?
3 different personalities.
Like you guys are schizophrenic or what?
3 different personalities. You got the savages, people get money.
You have a little savage in you.
Sure.
You have a little lover boy in you.
Sure.
And you have a little money man in you.
We all get to wear different hats in this life. You could be the people.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm not even mad at that little situation. I was on the fence with it, trying to figure out where they were going with that. But when the man said, you know what I'm saying, that a lot of people can embody that, or, you know what I mean, kind of identify with that, I should say. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some people like to, on a Monday, nobody wants to just wake up and just be a killer, all savage Monday through Sunday. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes you want to go cuddle up with some, you know what I'm saying? Clutch on something, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, instead of clutching on something, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, I feel what I'm saying. That was kind of dope. 3DP, I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna steal it, but that's a dope name, though. Make sure it's labeled though, because you know what I'm saying, they watch these videos.
Boy in you.
Sure.
And you have a little money man in you.
We all get to wear different hats in this life. You could be the peacemaker, you could be the warrior. But it seems like the young bucks nowadays are way more concerned about war than peace. Why do you think that is?
Because they feel like they had to show and prove. But I'll be trying to tell them, like, you don't have to do that, bro.
Because war can be stressful, right?
It's not even that. It's like you casualties that come with wars. That's the problem. I lost too many friends in the street. That's cool.
What's the makeup of this neighborhood? I'm seeing a bunch of different shades, so it looks pretty.
That's real though. I noticed that Tommy G does happen to interview like 90% of the people that he does interview that are be in this lifestyle, whatever. They're always saying things like positive, like, bro, don't do this, stay home, go to school, like, you know, and things like that. So that's kind of lit though. I like that, respect it.
Pretty mixed, like a lot of different types of
things. Everybody is out here. We even have white people out here, Spanish people, Dominican, Puerto Rican, Mexican, Black, Cuban, all type of races out here.
I watch you on YouTube.
I appreciate
you too.
Hello, how are you? Good to see you. Of course, let's do it. Study hard, stay in school, okay? We just bumped into a
That's dope, man. You know what I'm saying? Get recognized on the street for just doing you too, man. That's lit.
Young guy, what's your advice for the youth out there? Do they join a squad like yours, or should they stay away? What do you think?
Nah, if you make music come through, you heard?
I've always been fascinated by gangs. I grew up in an area that had almost zero gang activity, and I'm intrigued as to what makes a young man sign up for a lifestyle that usually ends somewhere between death or prison. But as I thought about it more, I thought about this. If you grow up in a very dangerous gang-infested area and you don't have a gang, chances are you're going to be prey. You're going to be at the bottom of the totem pole in your area. So as a defense mechanism, you create your own gang to survive. And of course, humans are tribal. So if there's a rival gang, you want to be stronger than them. That's just how human nature works. And people will say, well, get rid of the gangs, get rid of the gangs. Well, if you get rid of their gang, all of a sudden they're going to become prey on the totem pole again. If you ask the experts why this is all happening, they usually say it comes down to education, economics, and family structure. The more educated people are, the more economic opportunities people have, and the more they have a cohesive family unit with a dad and a mom in the house, the less often these types of things will happen. I always want to see neighborhoods get better and improve, so these are the types of things I think about.
Tell me about this guy that.
And that is, I can't even say anything to elaborate on that or expound on it, I should say. That was pretty much bars right there, drops mic. That was, yeah, he hit it on the head with that one.
It's on the wall right now.
That's the gorgeous gangster himself right there.
The gorgeous gangster.
Yeah,
It's a good
man.
name.
That's his name, DJ. I ain't gonna lie, it's one of my closest friends right there.
What can you tell us about DJ?
Cool ass dude. I ain't gonna lie. It's just, you know, people go through things. He would have been right here with us if he was alive. I'll tell you that much.
What happened to him?
It's like hard to talk about it because I don't like what he did to himself. But
Took his life.
Yeah, bro. He was going through a lot, you know? Like, I can't blame him for what he did. Mad at him, but, you know, everybody goes.
Trigger warning, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so we'll just go skip past that part real quick.
And, you know, you get a call like Max is, and you laughing, having a good time, and you never really realize maybe what's going on. And all that shit.
Yeah, nobody expected that.
He died, he was smart.
And girls, you know, but he's still
That's why sometimes people
pushing whatsoever.
I'm only skipping past this because I don't want to have no one of those stamps where people have to like click on my video to watch it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, RP for brother, and I want to say that mental health is very important. So don't take that as in like I'm just skipping over like what happened. But yeah, we're just gonna keep it lit for YouTube and for the reaction. Let's go.
You can search it out. We're the most dangerous gang. Niggas don't even talk about us. Like
Some refer to the Trinitarios as the most.
you can search it out. We're the most dangerous gang.
Who are the Trinitarios?
dangerous, notorious
You can search it out. We're the most dangerous gang. Niggas don't even talk about us. Like
Some refer to the Trinitarios as the most feared gang in New York.
Oh.
Every gang you talk to claims they're the most dangerous, and in New York, you have a lot of dangerous gangs to choose from. The Bloods, Crips, Latin Kings, and MS-13, just to name a few. So why do some say that the Trinitarios are the most feared? They will tell you it's because of their unity. While certainly they are outnumbered by gangs like the Bloods and the Crips, they'll tell you that a big difference between black gangs and Latino gangs is structure and solidarity. For example, they'll say it's not unusual to see rival factions beefing amongst themselves, but that usually does not happen amongst Trinitarios, especially while in jail together. The other thing Trinitarios will tout is their vetting process. While some gangs might just let people in their ranks quickly, it's a 3 to 6 month process where an applicant is observed in traits such as loyalty and commitment, and only when they prove themselves are they allowed in. So the question becomes, if you were trying to figure out who is the most dangerous gang in New York, do you pick the one with the most amount of members or the one that you believe to be the most unified and loyal? You decide.
They claim that we're the most.
Hey, that makes sense though too, because like if you've seen that movie 300, you know what I'm saying? That story speaks for itself. Like it was like what, 1 million of kind of some softer type people, and then it's 300 people who were just savage and really just had unity and loyalty. Makes sense. Let's keep it lit.
Members or the one that you believe to be the most unified and loyal? You decide.
They claim that we're the most dangerous gang, so we just, you know, whatever. But you know, it's not. Everybody's not really on that time. You know, there's a lot of us that's trying to push peace and positive vibes, music and shit. But we're known for a lot of bad shit. But every gang is known for bad shit.
Good and bad.
Yeah,
Right?
we just lit. That's it. That's all.
God give his families a family fight for our freedom. You know what I'm saying? He's supposed to be against the abusing it. You know what I'm trying to tell you? We're a family. We stick together, one for all, one for everything.
Do you feel like in tough neighborhoods it's almost essential to be part of a squad, like to survival, or can you be like a kid that's in science books off by
Kids
yourself?
over here that chill with us. That's not.
when you're born in that environment, most kids like they join something as a like
To be cool.
they like the feeling of like family, of unity that they usually don't get in other like from their family or something.
I'm gonna know if you just want to be this because it's cool or because of clout and shit. And I'm gonna tell you, bro, you could take.
Look, you could tell. I don't even know any of these guys from nothing. Like I've never seen a video or nothing. You could tell dude right there with the braids with the crazy ass Glocks with the stick on the pendant. Like you could tell he must be the rapper because he ain't got no mask. He got the jewel out. Like he's just over there. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, yo, like you could tell you must be the rapper. I got you.
Oh, if you just want to be this because it's cool, because of clout and shit, and I'm gonna tell you, bro, you could hang out with us, bro. You don't gotta be this, because this not for everybody.
At the end of the day, just make sure you know what you sign up for, you know?
This is real, bro. You feel me? So you can't be out here playing with your life and shit, because people die behind this shit, bro.
Shot at all that, you feel me? It happens.
I know that in New York drill music, especially the younger kids, there's a lot of disrespect that I hear in the songs, like "Walking on Dead Ops," things like that. But also, there was a story of kids kicking over candles of a guy that got killed.
That happens. I didn't did that in my youth.
At the end of the day, we human. It's bad enough we smoking on people. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, I'm against the whole kicking candles and shit, because at the end of the day, Dead Ops got families and shit, you know what I'm saying? So his mom, that's all she might see every day, looking at her kids' candles and stuff.
Is he calling from the jail phone right now?
Jail phone.
So
yo, we on the video right.
It's funny too. They always got like the show. I'm not saying that it's always to show how certified they are, but I just always know like they got the obligatory like jail phone call whenever Tommy's there. Oh wait, hold on, one of my members. Hold on, let me. And it's always like shout out the squad, man. You know, holding it down. You know, 10 toes, such and such, hand signs. Like it's just all. I'm not making fun of anybody in jail. I was there before too, but it just gets repetitive when you keep hearing the same thing out of somebody's mouth. I'm holding it down, 10 toes. I'll be home soon. Free me till you see me. And like, you know what I mean? It's always like, come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. Hopefully we don't hear that shit. I just don't want to hear that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You know me, just be beating niggas up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Kids, candles and stuff.
Is he calling from the jail phone right now?
Jail phone. Yo, we on the video right now, yo.
You're in Rikers? Hey, brothers, Tommy G, how you doing? Tell me about the conditions in Rikers. Some people have never been in there in their life. What's the food like? What do you get to do?
Rikers Island is the most infamous correctional facility in New York. Founded in
Damn, I apologize too because he didn't even go overboard like all the other dudes do. Damn. But yeah, I heard Rikers Island's crazy. I've never been there. But yeah, let's go get a bar of that.
Rikers Island is the most infamous correctional facility in New York. Founded in 1932, this facility has housed rappers like Lil Wayne, Tupac, and A$AP Rocky. The jail has long gained notoriety for its overcrowding and gang activity. In fact, in 1993, 2 gangs were born in Rikers Island, the United Blood Nation and the Trinitarios. This jail currently stands to be closed by the end of August of 2027 and will be replaced by 4 smaller borough-based jails due to the immense overcrowding and violence. And until this happens, New Yorkers are calling for a federal takeover of the facility to ensure more safety. Trinitarios.
Oh, I didn't even know it was like that, like at all. Let me know if y'all know somebody over there going through it like that. It sounds almost worse than LA County Jail.
This happens, New Yorkers are calling for a federal takeover of the facility to ensure more safety. Trinitarios that are locked up in Rikers Island can make a lot of money. They bribe correctional officers to smuggle in drugs, knives, cell phones, and other contraband. In jail, drugs can be sold for up to 4 times what they are worth on the street. Within Rikers Island, Trinitarios have a reputation for being quick to knife violence if they feel threatened or provoked. The following footage you've seen in this segment were sent by Trinitarios who were locked up.
Like, you had to sleep with the lights on all the time? There's always lights on, or does it get dark at all?
5 o'clock in the morning, turn on the lights and keep it on all the way to like 9 o'clock.
If I wanted to smuggle something in, can I bribe his CO?
Hell yeah.
If I'm getting lonely and I want the warm touch of a woman, is it possible to get down with a woman?
Hell yeah.
If I'm ever in Rikers, I can invite Sweet Cheeks to come see me?
Nah, you gotta get the
You a movie right now. Where the bro?
Like, I'm in a box right now.
Like you solitary. Yeah. What'd you do to get sent to the box?
I made a knife and I poked the niggas right in his stomach.
I'm glad they didn't tell his name before, you know what I mean, he got on the phone and said all that crazy. But a lot of that's real though. Like I mean, jail system's very corrupt, man. It's crazy.
I'll tell you a jail story.
Yo, listen, man. Shout out 3DP, man. I got cut up in my face a while back. You feel me? Like I had to spin one of the threes. He didn't take a deal. You feel me? On the way to school, niggas sparked me. but I sparked the nigga back. I ain't take nothing on the hop. You're a gangster, like.
This is on the way to school?
Yeah, I was on the way to program upstate.
In jail.
Okay.
Jail program. But yeah, man, that's really it. You feel me? It's heavy out.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm not really good with the New York accents. So I'm gonna go back a little bit because I'm trying to figure out. He said some words I'm not familiar with. He said a dude spiggity, and then got him in the face one time, but he spiggity back, and then what I'm saying. But he was gangster, so it was gangster. So I gotta understand. I'm not making fun. I just got the spiggity.
I ain't take nothing on the way to the school. Niggas sparked me, but I sparked the threes. He ain't take a deal. I got cut up in my face a while back. You feel me? Like I had to spin one of the threes. He ain't take a deal. You feel me? On the way to the school, niggas sparked me, but I sparked the nigga back. I ain't take nothing on the hop. You're a gangster, like.
This is on the way to school?
Yeah, I was on the way to program upstate.
In jail.
Okay.
Jail program. But yeah, man, that's really it. You feel me? It's heavy out here in these streets. You feel me? Like
they got you twice, huh?
Like 3
times. And that fight's quick. That happens real quick, huh?
Everybody in New York might not have a gun, but everybody got this.
But more or less, these right here.
That's crazy though, because that's one thing I did hear about New York though. They keep a blade on them, like, but on Cali, you know what I mean? These all these, man. Let me know what you guys think about, like, I'm saying, the youth like that was going around there, and that's like their overall environment. Like, let me know what you guys think about that.
Quick, huh?
Everybody in New York might not have a gun, but everybody got this.
But more or less, these right here, these work. Like, I'm not niggas for a living.
What happens if a cop finds you with that?
Might take you to the precinct too, but they might just.
But not nearly as serious as a gun. So it's similar to England where they do all the shaking because the gun laws are strict.
There's a lot of guns out here, bro. Whoever show guns on YouTube videos here, shit like that, stupid.
You're getting indicted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're stupid.
New York's gang history goes back hundreds of years. Way back in the
It's funny. I'm glad they said that too, because I remember when Bobby Shmurda first came out, like, what I'm saying, and he was like big finger gun gang and all that big, you know what I mean? And they came and got him. I always kept wondering, I'm like, don't the police see these videos type, type shit? Like, and then they got arrested like 3 months after that. What, Hot Nigga came out? He was arrested like 2 weeks later. Like, and I was like, okay, that makes sense. All right, cool. All right. I mean, I know I never wanted to go to jail, but I'm saying it made sense though. You know what I'm saying? At least they finally learned something. Like, you know what I'm
saying? You're stupid.
New York's gang history goes back hundreds of years. Way back in the day, Irish gangs like the Huyus gang and the Dead Rapids controlled much of the criminal underworld in the 1800s. In the early 1900s, the precursor to the Italian mob emerged, the Black Hand. These guys would extort money from people by showing up, putting a letter under somebody's door with a demand: give us money or we will stab you or blow up your building. And sometimes they did. Bombings were very common in this time. Then, from 1920 to 1933, the prohibition of alcohol occurred, which opened up a massive opportunity for the Italian mob to capitalize on: bootlegging. The cash that flowed in from this was one of the many rackets that contributed to the rise of the Italian mobs as the premier gangs of New York. The mob seemed untouchable until the invention of the RICO in the 1970s, which enabled the conviction of the mob's leadership. The 1986 Mafia Commission trial, led by prosecutor Rudy Giuliani, went against the heads of the 5 major Italian families, and this loosened the grip that Italian crime gangs had on the New York underworld. This power vacuum allowed black gangs such as the Bloods and Crips, and Latin gangs such as the Latin Kings and the Trinitarios to take over power. History tells us that change is certain. I wonder what will come next.
But see, what he also failed to mention is the fact that now that the mobs and the gangs are not the gangs, the mobs are gone like that. That leaves the gangs right now, like the Bloods, Crips, all those ones he mentioned, susceptible to those same RICO laws and indictments, which you've been seeing all through hip hop. Like not shout out, but as in you've seen YSL and Thug and everybody else, YFN, et cetera, et cetera.
Thus, that change is certain. I wonder what will come next.
Niggas on the bar, niggas what we do, nigga. DPK, nigga. Bar, niggas what we
Did they just bang on the police? Like, I don't get it.
What will come next?
Niggas on the bar, niggas what we do, nigga. DPK, nigga.
What would it take to make peace with some of the ops you were just naming?
There's no peace. If I make peace, I feel like a bitch. How you gonna make peace with niggas who's killing your mans and shit? Feel me?
When does it end then?
It would never end. If somebody kill your friend, how would you feel?
Yeah.
You know what? That's crazy though that he brought that up. And because that's real though. That's really what's plaguing society right now. Like, when does it end? You know what I'm saying? You kill one person, he has a brother, uncle, sister, father, cousin, mother, like, you know what I mean? Someone's gonna care about that. Like, it never ends because the pain, you know, the pain doesn't go away like that, especially when somebody you love dies tragically, unexpectedly. Yeah, so like that's real. Let me know in the comments, how would you feel like, and I mean, what would be your recourse if something like that would happen to you or one of your friends, I should say. It's good.
What'd you feel?
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, because that's really what it looks like. It looks like a lot of turned up kids, like, you know what I'm saying, that have gone through a lot of traumatic stuff that haven't really healed from it, like maybe losing a friend like that, you know what I'm saying? And they just out here turned up trying to just find a way to plug that hole inside their heart, you know what I'm saying? You can just tell, like, they just juiced, you know what I mean? I've been young, I see what it looked like, you know what I'm saying?
How you doing, brother? So let me ask you this: what's important to you guys?
Yo, I know your music too.
What's important to you? Like, what's your goal in life? What do you want?
My goal in life.
So I got the answer. So he does do music. Oh, look, and here comes a video. So I was like, bro, like, okay, cool. So I had no idea.
Know your music too.
What's important to you? Like, what's your goal in life? What do you want?
My goal in life, get out of this and make it in, for me, obviously, as you see music, and to change everybody, for me, change everybody in barrio, whatever. That's my goal. Yeah.
Say it again. Hasta la muerte. Hasta la muerte.
Yeah. Say popo.
Popo.
Yeah.
Popo.
Right here to the patria.
Is that another dungeon right there?
Yeah, but you don't got access to that one. I said, I'm green.
Okay, so I think there's supposed to be a Latin gang mixed with everybody else involved. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out like the gang signs, the language, like the slang, because it's New York and it's also like mixed with Spanish. So I'm kind of like not caught up. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out the language and the lingo, which is which. You know what I'm saying?
Is that another dungeon right there?
Yeah, but you don't got access to that one. I said, I'm green because I'm really TNT. If you try to run up, you better watch out. A whole lot of bullets hit the scene. 3 to 3. I'm always wildin'. If Mojo say get him, just know I'm gonna hit your face.
Rapping? Oh, yo, you rapping? Bam, 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 bam. Oh, no, this is not it. I know you ain't rapping. I know that wasn't it. Somebody got to let me know. Was that it or nah, bruh? Like, that was not it. Yo, I thought he was just talking. Like, he been talking. Oh, no. Let me find out he was rapping the whole time. Was he rapping every time he was talking? No, hold on. Let's go back to the bars.
I'm green because I'm really
dungeon right there.
Yeah, but you don't got access to that one. I said, I'm green because I'm really TNT. If you try to run up, you better watch out. A whole lot of bullets hit the scene. 3 to 3. I'm always wildin'. If Mojo say get him, just know I'm gonna hit your face to him. I ain't freestyle, you know.
That nigga, you know that I've been that. Y'all niggas just rap with the struggle.
Hey, you know what? Some of y'all, I ain't gonna hold you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, coming up in this game like that, like, I'm not gonna, like, sugarcoat it. Like, some of y'all are just certified blunt rollers. You know what I'm saying? Like, certified. Like, just, you know what I mean? Your job is to go get the woods, like, maybe break something down. Like, maybe that's your, you know what I mean? I mean, that, because in front of the mic, that's not him ski. That's not. Bro, that's not it. But hold on. Let me get into the bar. Let me get into the bar. Just in case. I don't want to be rude. But my man over here, T. Carew, said, "Ooh, my man. Oh, it's my man. Hey, it's my man's. What's up, my man's?" My man said, "That's not it. We're gonna get one more. We're gonna get one. Cause I don't want to be a hater. People always accuse me of hating.
I said, I'm green because I'm.
Is that another dungeon right there?
Yeah. And he came in hot too. Like, he didn't even warn you for the freestyle. He just came in like, brrr. You're like, bro, like, hold on. You didn't even warn us.
Right here to the patria.
Is that another dungeon right there?
Yeah, but you don't got access to that one. I said, I'm green because I'm really TNT. If you try to run up, you better watch out. A whole lot of bullets hit the scene. 3 to 3. I'm always wildin'. If Mojo say get him, just know I'm gonna hit your face to him. I ain't freestyle, you know.
That nigga, you know that I've been that. Y'all niggas just rap with the struggle. Y'all ain't never lived that. Remember days as a kid on the block, I was just having fun. Not gonna lie, I missed that. Now we play with them 40 shit, got a kickback. Boy try to rumble, we pushing his wig back.
I'm talking about.
No, I'm better enough.
When normal.
Okay, other dude was better. I think they're rapping on a beat in their head that we don't hear, so it makes it like harder to like feel it how they feeling it. Because to me, it wasn't hitting how it was hitting, how he thought it was hitting. But let me know in the comments if you thought that was hitting though. Because let me give it back with my man.
Y'all make your face so I ain't freestyle, you know.
That nigga, you know that I've been that. Y'all niggas just rap at the struggle. Y'all ain't never lived that. Remember days as a kid on the block, I was just having fun. Not gonna lie, I missed that. Now we play with them 40 shit, got a kickback. Boy, try to rumble, we pushing his wig back.
I'm talking about.
No, I'm better enough.
Definitely better than the first one, but yeah. Okay.
When normal citizens
know the vibes. Yeah, you know the vibe.
When normal citizens are walking around, do you think they feel safer or more scared when you guys are walking around?
They know us. We grew up here our whole life, so most of us here, they know. For me, like I could probably run into any crib in here and hide if I had to.
The average mom walking around, when she sees a group of guys in shiesties, you think she's like,
hey, yo, why is that like, I mean, I understand it, but this is like the third time I think I've watched Tommy G do a New York interview or some shit. Maybe that's just like the slang out there. But bro was like, yeah, man, I'm good out here, man. Like, you know what I mean? If I do anything, I can run to anybody's house and hide. I'm like, yo, why is that slang? Is that like or is that the go-to? Like, you know what I'm saying? You'd be like, all right, fool, I'm finna hit this check cashing spot, boom, boom, boom. And then, you know, Miss Nita, 2 blocks over there, she keep the door unlocked for me when I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. Let me know in the comments, though. I'm trying to figure it out.
If I had to.
The average mom walking around, when she sees a group of guys in shiesties, you think she's like,
we say how you doing and all that. We very polite. We not.
Do you think that's one thing that makes you guys different? You guys are more respectful than the average.
Yeah, we from here, bro. You know, so you gotta respect where you're from. You can't never violate where you're from.
So you believe in respecting the elders?
Yeah, you have. That's where I come from. You have to.
What kind of family did you grow up in?
I grew up with single mother.
was not me, bro.
My father got deported. So he really
Where did he get deported to?
DR, Dominican Republic.
Okay. So how old were you when you got deported?
Yeah, I was like 6, 7, probably around there.
Did you guys think about going back at all?
We used to go like every summer and December for holidays.
How often do you get to talk to your dad now?
He died. He died 2 years ago.
How is life in Dominican Republic?
Rush, third world country.
Yo, bro, do you see how he's walking down the street casually, just telling you like one traumatic experience after another about his life, yo? That's not what, bro. He just, if you actually listen to what he said, bro, that sounds wild, bro. Let's go back. Why? That sounds
6, 7, probably around there.
Okay. So how old were you? How did you grow up in? So you believe in respecting the elders?
Yeah, you have. That's where I come from. You have to.
What kind of family did you grow up in?
I grew up with single mother.
not me, bro.
My father got deported. So he really was.
Where did he get deported to?
DR, Dominican Republic.
Okay. So how old were you when you got deported?
Yeah, I was like 6, 7, probably around there.
Did you guys think about going back at all?
We used to go like every summer and December for holidays.
How often do you get to talk to your dad now?
He died.
He died
2 years ago.
How is life in Dominican Republic?
Hard over there, Rush, third world country. I would like to go for like vacations, but I don't think nobody want to live there if they don't really got money. So
yo, that just sounded like tragic, man. Like, look, man, every time you think you're going through crazy shit or you got a crazy life story, just hear some shit like that, man. Like, somebody's always going through something worse or just equivalent, maybe with a different skew or spin on it. You feel me? Because that sounded wild, bro. You gotta just eat that.
I would like to go for like vacations, but I don't think nobody want to live there if they don't really got money.
So you a bowler?
No, I wrestled.
Oh, I see the video. He's on the beach.
I don't know, the gangster dudes I meet don't work out. I'm like, how?
Nah, you have to work out. That helps your body, your soul,
and
your
it keeps your mind together. So if you go to Rikers, you already know the workout you'd be doing?
Mandatory. Every day you gotta just do calisthenics.
What are some Rikers workouts we can do?
Push-ups, garbage bags, fill them up with water. Those be the weights.
Inmates can be very creative with how they get things done.
I've never personally been in jail, but I know people that have been in jail. They be coming out like this.
You gotta work out because there's people physically in there. They're gonna like impose their will on you. So you're not gonna let somebody just walk all over you or do anything. So if you're skinny, you gonna have to get your weight up so somebody else stop bothering you or whatever you gotta do.
Imagine you go in there, you see a guy like this, you just came in the spot. I just came in the spot looking like this. You feel me? I'm not gonna win a fight every single time against him, so I gotta do.
Or imagine he come in the spot like that. I come in skinny. You probably gonna try me before you try him.
You say you go to Rikers for something. Will they put you by other Trinitarios or they separate people?
See, that was crazy right there, though, because that's pretty much like indicative of what's art or art imitating life. You know what I'm saying? He's like, man, people always want to pick on smaller people, and smaller people want to get power back. So instead of learning how to fight or get their weight up, they grab guns and then put themselves in a worse predicament. So now they putting themselves back in the same predicament. And now they got to learn how to fight, get their weight up and learn how to fight. How oxymoronic is that? Like, come on, bro. That's oxymoronic as fuck. You don't want to learn to fight on the streets. So you win. Never mind. Maybe I'm tripping. Let me know if I'm tripping.
You said you go to Rikers for something. Will they put you by other Trinitarios, or they separate people?
In my time, they wouldn't do that. We used to have fun, but now they putting you straight with your con. So whatever you are,
that minimizes the trouble.
They started to segregate.
Yeah, but that's not cool, bro. That's not fun. When I was in jail, bro, 2012, 11, 13, 14, like those times, you can't say nothing. So now they put you in a blood crib. You can't live with blood because we have beef. So if you go to the blood crib and they ask you, yo, what are you? And you say, I'm not nothing. You can do that 24 hours. You got to do something in the house. You can't just be in there low riding like, oh, I'm not in no gang. No. So I done did that. I've been to a few cribs. I got a beard. They think I'm Muslim. I played a little black role because I look black. Once one of them is not looking, or I got them, then they send me to the bros and shit. But you just
see, they do shit hella different in New York jail. Like, that's crazy. I heard that whole stuff. Like, in California jail, if you go into any unit and you are a part of any set, it doesn't matter, Blood, Crip, Oakland Town, Santa Cruz, anything. Soon as you walk in that room, they say, where are you from? You say, I'm from this. If you say, I'm not from this, where you are from, and your people find that out, you gonna wish you got your ass whooped by a buddy. And then come on. But they do it different. I guess they call that subterfuge where they're from. I don't know. Let me know what that is. Hold on.
So I done did that. I've been to a few cribs. I got a beard. They think I'm Muslim. I played a little black role because I look black. Once one of them is not looking, or I got them, then they send me to the bros and shit. But you just go in jail like, hey, I'm this, kind of. You feel me? That's not fun.
What are some stereotypes about jail that are true or false? Like let's say this. Like, if I'm the new guy, I come up, I have a tray, and I have a brownie on the tray. Some big dude's gonna be like, "That's my brownie."
You're gonna get
be like, no,
listen. You're not even gonna get the brownie. The inmates do the pantry, so the inmates are the ones that give everyone the food.
So if I go in there, I have no affiliation. I'm neutral. Do I have to join somebody or what?
No, just beat somebody up.
You're not
for everybody,
but they will try you.
Will I go to solitary if I knock somebody out?
Nah.
You got a ticket for that.
What percentage of dudes get down in jail with other dudes? Like, is that a real thing?
Nah, that don't happen.
That's like back in the 80s.
Yeah, that don't happen. That drop the soap. That's not real. Once in a blue moon, though. It'll be like a trans and
a guy that now calls himself Jessica.
Yes, and they'll still put those type of people with us because they were men at one time. So that's just a question that I have to myself. They be putting so much laws, but in jail, you still put up with men.
Oh, we have the boys behind us.
Nah, this is every day. Our boy could be walking full black cars. Hop on, he will just search you, beat you up for no reason.
That's like,
yo, that was a very great question that he asked. Don't let that go over your head. He said, there he is right there. Well, let's go back.
People with us because there were men at one time. So that's just a question that I have to myself. They be putting so much laws, but in jail, you still put up with men.
So they are actually trying to change those laws and place the people from that community into the facilities of the gender they feel like they are. And we have already seen how that has been working out so far. Just let me know what you guys think about like the rules, because if you can't jail them like they live on the streets, then why can they live like that? I don't know. Like I said, a lot of questions. I don't know. I just got questions. Hopefully we can get some answers. Let me know what you think.
So that's just a question that I have to myself. They be putting so much laws, but in jail, you still put up with men.
Oh, we have the boys behind us.
Nah, this is every day. Our boy could be walking full black cars. Hop on, he will just search you, beat you up for no reason.
That's like the elite forces of the police.
Yeah, because they want the gun.
I see those. I try to maneuver because it will open your coat, check you all over.
Without any probable cause.
Yeah, that's illegal right there.
New York have a SWAT team?
Yeah.
Hold on. They said the police just get up on you and just start just opening your shit like Debo, like just like what you got on my 40. They just get up on you, like the real illegal type shit. Like that's wild. Like they don't. Okay, That's crazy. That's crazy.
Hey, they have it. So I remember George Floyd incident. What happened a few years ago? New York had for that. They had to bring the SWAT out here, the U.S. martial law and all that, because everybody was looting, everybody was wilding.
What did you guys feel when you saw the George Floyd incident?
I ain't gonna lie, it's just I feel like it happens everywhere. You know, it's just another televised person getting killed for no reason.
I ain't never really been to jail, but when I was in the bookings, when I was in the cell, like we was asking the cops, we like, do you really enjoy doing this job? And most of them were like, nah, I just need to get paid. Like I'll be feeling bad for you.
There's a lot of people like that too that don't care.
But that George Floyd situation, I want to touch up on that, and that kind of relates to like all little people. You know what I'm saying? That George Floyd situation, right? At that time period, people were going at cops, right? Me personally, I don't like cops, right? But you would say not every cop is bad, right?
Correct.
I mean, that ties into like some happen in our culture and our little that happens. Just because a group did something bad to, you feel me, a little kid or some that doesn't mean that all of us is bad and all of us feel that was the right thing to do or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
You're referring to a news story, aren't you?
Yeah, like we got blamed for something, and you know what I'm saying? Like it's a touchy subject, so I kind of don't really want to talk on it too much. But you know, like me, KB, Millie, we make music, right? A lot of people always harass us. Oh, y'all civilian killers, da da da. That wasn't us. You know what I'm saying? We don't
even know what's
that.
going on
You
with
know what I'm
that.
saying?
That's
Like
just
there's Bloods that kill innocent people. There's Crips that kill innocent people. But people don't talk about that. But then people want to talk about that little one incident.
When you Google the Trinitarios, one of the first things that comes up is the 2018 murder of Junior Guzman Feliz. He was in the Belmont neighborhood walking home one day when 4 cars filled with Junior.
Well, there's Crips that kill innocent people.
Peep this though. This was crazy when it happened, yo.
But people don't talk about that. But then people want to talk about that little one incident.
When you Google the Trinitarios, one of the first things that comes up is the 2018 murder of Junior Guzman Feliz. He was in the Belmont neighborhood walking home one day when 4 cars filled with Trinitarios pulled up on him, chased him into a bodega, dragged him out, and stabbed him to death with knives and machetes. He was only 15 years old. According to the news, his death was the result of him being mistaken for a rival gang member. But what some on the street say is he got caught between a Trinitario civil war gone wrong. 14 of the Trinitario members that were involved in this gruesome crime were sentenced, and some of them are serving 25 to life. It's stories like this that make the endless cycle of violence in the hood seem like something that will never go away.
You know what the crazy part is, right? So what if like the people who actually love that person who was mistakenly killed, all of a sudden now they're like, okay, and they're part of another set or some shit like that. Now they started a whole nother beef with a whole nother situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it'll never end because, like I said earlier, once you do something to somebody that somebody is loved, all bets are off. You know what I'm saying? Like, people never forget that, ever.
It's stories like this that make the endless cycle of violence in the hood seem like something that will never go
away. We winning this. We gonna take this W. Comment, Team Tommy G. We winning. It's your team right now.
It's us 3? Yeah, it's us 3.
3. All right, run it. Ready? All right, go.
Hold on. So I'm supposed to think that these dudes is finna get out here and start hooping in the Montclair puffy coats and the Balenciaga sneakers with the Mary jeans. I'm supposed to think they finna go out here and just really start hooping to show how they're really in the hood like that. Well, okay, at least one of my mans got on the J's. At least he got on the J's. I mean, at least he got on some Jordans.
3. All right, run it. Ready? All right, go.
I'm not talking shit. Is that really some New York shit? They just be out there just fully dripped, like just drippy, just like, you know what I mean? Let's go ahead and, you know what I mean, play 21 real quick. Is that how they get down?
It's us 3. 3. All right, run it. Ready? All right, go.
Okay, we are out there. Okay, maybe they out there just drippy. That man crossed that man in a Montclair puffy too. Oh, bro, he just crossed. Okay, let me shut up, man. Let me shut what they call the fuck up. He just crossed that man in the Montclair. Did he just? It's lucky.
It's over.
Nah, it's over. Let's get in. I took an L. We gon' bust to the back. Pull up with 3s and we'll move it 2 tack. If I catch West B, I'm letting it cut. Focus the best if I'm aiming for caps. Like, go, get back.
You just got in a scuffle?
All right, anybody who's watching this, let me know in the comments. Was that his music? The one, because I've never heard it at all. And to be honest, some of it sounds kind of the same. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Like,
For cops, like, go get back.
You just got in a scuffle?
I'm not talking about when somebody let
Are you okay?
Nah, bro, she was wilding. She was snitching. They like to
she said, "You okay?" Nah, she was wilding. Sound like she got up on you. Sound like she got up on you. I'm sorry. Nah, it's not funny, but I'm just saying it's funny when somebody, you all right? Nah, she was wilding. I feel it. I lost a fight or two before. Sure, we human.
For cops, like, go get back.
You just got in a scuffle?
I'm not talking about when somebody let
Are you okay?
Nah, bro, she was wilding. She was snitching. They like to call my friend. She was snitching. She was like, oh, it was dumb, and it was dumb. Had to, yes, the mother.
Why'd you fight someone's mother?
She was talking shit. Can't talk.
This is
And then accept nothing to happen.
How old are you?
Like, 14.
What's some slang in the area?
These girls are 14 years old fighting parents. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. I'm gonna leave that one alone. I ain't gonna hold you.
How old are you?
Like, 14.
What's some slang in the area you can teach me? I'm from Milwaukee.
Ask the football that's behind you.
Yo, that's wild though. Hey. Bruh said everybody got on like jackets and bubble coats and she out there in a t-shirt. Like, that's wild. Don't come for her like that. But in her defense, though, she was just squabbling. No, she was just squabbling. She had to get busy. She had to come up out of it. Like, you know what I mean? She had to get busy. I got your back, sis. I ain't gonna let them dog walk you like that.
Area you can teach me. I'm from Milwaukee.
Ask the football that's behind you.
Yeah. Look. You can tell she was just squabbling. Look, her collar all drunk. Look, shit's all, look, you see sports bra all right there. Like, you know what I mean? She was squabbling. Like, come on, man. Get up off her like that.
Nothing to happen.
How old are you?
Like, 14.
What's some slang in the area you can teach me? I'm from Milwaukee.
Ask the football.
Hey, the wildest thing about this is fighting in sweats and Crocs. Like, what is up with you kids out there fighting in Crocs, though? For real. Put me on. What kind of advantage do you think you got? Like,
14.
What's some slang in the area you can teach me? I'm from Milwaukee.
Ask the football that's behind you.
DPK! Big bad boy, you heard? Someone just said to the camera, eat my d. Do you have to add no homo?
Nah, that's for the odds. That's like the most disrespectful word in New York. Suck my eat my same shit. I had to cut somebody in jail for some about that. You know what I'm saying?
So this is one of the only places I've been shooting a video where consistently throughout.
okay, so that makes sense though, because in California we have something equivalent. I'm pretty sure everywhere you go to, like in a neighborhood, have a certain word that's like the go word or the go phrase. Like, you know, I'm pretty sure, like, man, I've been to certain places where I heard, you know what I mean? Well, actually not certain places. A lot of places, like some people walk in the club and be like, I'll slap the shit out of anybody in here. You can't go to every club and say shit like that. Like, but I understand what you're saying. You can't call somebody a bitch in a lot of places, but some places that's cool. That's a term of endearment. So I feel what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
So this is one of the only places I've been shooting a video where consistently throughout the police have been following us around.
They have the detective cops, 3 of them following us 24/7.
Can you imagine being under surveillance 24/7 and you ain't even really popped with the music yet? Like, you got a lot of struggles to overcome to even get on that main stage and that main platform. That's wild. I don't even know if he signed to a label. Let me know in the comments if he signed to a label or anything like that. That's crazy.
Following us 24/7.
Everybody take him to the dungeon. That's very safe.
Because I know New York was home to Jeffrey Epstein, so I just want to make sure I'm going into a dungeon.
If you're going into a dungeon, I don't know what's in there, but nothing's gonna happen to you, obviously.
Yeah, I'll protect my butt if I have to. So who's this guy we're meeting?
This guy, he's a fiend. He's straight Spanish.
Okay.
We're gonna translate it for you. Come on, you ready?
Ooh, y'all don't even know though. Tommy G fluid into Spanish. We like what, episode 9 in with Tommy G reactions and shit like that. We know he is very fluent, not poquito, muy. He know way more than me. Let's keep it good.
He's straight Spanish. Okay. We're gonna translate it for you. Come on, you ready to come to this?
I like how Tommy ain't even say nothing. He's like, oh, you gonna transfer?
Second dungeon?
Muchas gracias. I guess we're going to another dungeon. Mucho gusto.
This is one where he gets high. He gets high. That's what he does. Bitches, you feel me?
It's not a bad spot.
This is my best friend.
Me llamo Tomás.
Javier.
Dígame sobre tu vida y Hunts Point.
Wait. Are you telling me during an interview about their life and shit like that, you want to take a side trip to somebody who's, you know what I'm saying, battling addiction, living in squalor, and just to show how real you are? I know somebody doing bad out here. Like, I sell him drugs. I don't understand the whole point of us going to go watch him like be high. And it's weird to me. I don't know. Let me know in the comments how that gives them more street cred. You know, some dope things. Like, everybody, come on, bro. It's weird. And that's fucked up too. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're kind of exploiting that man in the situation. You know what I'm saying? That's a little fucked up. I ain't gonna hold you.
This is one where he gets high. He gets high. That's what he does. Bitches, you feel me?
It's not a bad spot.
This is my best friend.
Me llamo Tomás.
Javier.
Dígame sobre tu vida y Hunts Point.
I came Hunts Point at the age of 15.
¿Cómo el barrio cambia por los años?
When I came to Puerto Rico, I see Hunts Point like, but now it's different. They got the tree. They have building. Hunts Point changed. I do a lot of bad things in Puerto Rico. When I came in here, same thing. I went to jail. I went to federal too. I do.
You went to federal? What'd you go to federal prison for?
I thought this man didn't speak no English. He said you speak nothing but Spanish. This man over here speaks better English than your homie that was rapping. Man, your homie that was rapping can't put no bars together like this. Like, what? Never mind. Never mind. Man, that's crazy.
I'm federal too. I do.
You went to federal? What'd you go to federal prison for?
I started getting high when I was 11 years old. Heroin.
Oh, heroin. 11 years old.
Smoke weed. Taking on pill. On volume. Yeah.
What was life like in Puerto Rico when you were a kid?
It was a good course in Puerto Rico.
Did y'all hear what he said? He started doing drugs at 11. Go back to what y'all was doing at 11. Like, you feel me? Like, that's crazy. Can you imagine withdrawing off a perk at 11 or an oxy at 11?
So I don't have no spot or dog, because I know that once you have a spot, somebody is jealous that you're making money. They do whatever they have to do to take you away.
Look, this is his bathroom right here. This is where he shower.
Yo, bro, look at his door. What it say?
Look what it say right here too. Here I sat, broken-hearted, tired to but only farted.
You're a poet.
Where he showers.
When you guys said dungeon, I thought it was gonna be like crazy. It's solid.
This house looked crazy before, but he cleaned it up and made it look better. This look like a dungeon. Look, this is people's too. Yo, mira, una entrevista, mira.
Muchas gracias.
Dale, Javier.
Tienes palabras final para la cámara. Un mensaje.
The world and go to church. I like that.
This reminds me of an important time of history.
Do you say fuck the world and go to church? Because that's, I mean, something to say. Like I said, I wasn't really a big fan of that portion of the video, so I'm not gonna really speak too much on that. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. Let's keep it lit.
The year is 1889, and social worker Jacob Reese is walking through a grimy slum in Lower Manhattan. He walks through a tiny apartment room that is crowded by dozens of working-class immigrants, many of them Italian and Irish. He snaps a photo that will go on to become one of the most iconic photos in American history, a photo that shows to the world how New York's poor citizens lived. These photos were published in a book called How the Other Half Lives, and before this book, many people had no idea how wretched the conditions were for New York's poor. Rats, disease, and overcrowding are some of the ways to describe it. What people saw blew their minds and drew national attention. In 1900, nearly 2/3 of New York's 3.5 million residents lived in these crowded buildings known as tenements. Think of them as the projects of this era. After World War II, many of these slum buildings were demolished in efforts led by a man known as the power broker, Robert Moses. 45,000 families were displaced as a result of this effort. Still today, housing is a struggle for New Yorkers. And in the neighborhood that we're in, Hunts Point, nearly 60% of people are rent burdened, meaning that they spend over 30% of their paycheck on rent. Add this to the growing list of issues that New York is facing right now.
Tienes niños que fue en la calle.
I'm sorry. Did he say that people spend over 30% of their paycheck on where they live? Have you ever been to California? Brother, bruh, bruv, Regimen, bruh, broski, bronim, Benjamin, brother man. Have you ever been to California, bruh?
This effort. Still today, housing is a struggle
That's
for New
so
Yorkers. And in the neighborhood that we're in, Hunts Point, nearly 60% of people are rent burdened, meaning that they spend over 30% of their paycheck on rent. Add this to the growing list of issues that New York is facing right now.
¿Tienes niños que fue en la calle y fue en el cárcel o tiene problemas en la calle?
Two of them, one on
Told you, Tommy know that Spanish, boy. He talk that shit, boy. Oh, he gonna get that interview. He gonna get that content, boy. He gonna get that content.
¿Y fue en el cárcel o tiene problemas en la calle?
two of them, one of them got killed. He always was in jail since he was a minor. And the other one, you know, he enjoyed people like that too.
He got killed in jail.
No, Maryland.
Outside.
Maryland.
Okay, what happened?
Somebody shoot him. He was a setup.
In that situation, if you knew who did it, would you say that the police?
No.
You just let the street take care of it?
I think so.
When your sons were out and running the streets, did it ever make you nervous, or did you ever tell them don't do it, or what would be the conversation?
You know, I was nervous and everything, but he wants to lead a life, so I told him to take care of himself.
If you could go back in time, is there anything different?
You know the craziest part about that is you have to put a lot of respect on parents in that predicament, because when they know that they love their child, but they're not going to change because they're going through something, or just maybe that's just them, like, and they still gotta still love you. They're not in denial about what your lifestyle is, or they just love you because you're their child. So it's crazy when you when they have to hear like what happened to you because of your choices, and when they're asked about it in the future, they have to be like, yeah, I mean, I love them, but I mean, that's just, it's sad to see a mother say that, like, but at the end of the day though, like, that's how you got to parent. Like sometimes, like, you know what I mean? You got to let at the end of the day, your child is an adult and you got to let them make their decisions. Like, and it's sad that some people don't get a chance to redeem themselves or learn from their mistakes, but that's just how life works sometimes. But it's just crazy when you see that.
He's alive, so I told him to take care of himself.
If you could go back in time, is there anything differently you would have done?
Everything.
What would you change?
Those people don't come here at 14, don't have so many kids.
How did you get here?
In a boat.
You came in a boat? Where'd you come from?
From Cuba.
So she came from Cuba in a boat at 14. Like, I don't even know if she came with her parents. Like, you know what I mean? That's a crazy story already. Like, come on, man.
So you came to Florida first?
With 14.
What was the boat ride like? Was that scary?
Mm-hmm. Especially when they get to Mexico. She was like, typical international water, sharks. That's very scary.
How big was the boat?
It was like a yacht.
What made you leave Cuba?
They made me leave. They told me that I want to leave.
Your family told you needed to leave for a better life, or because they didn't want you there?
They
anymore?
don't want me there.
So a lot of people in America are starting to think about considering socialism and communism.
Oh, wow. She said her parents sent her to America because they didn't want her there. That's crazy. Because I was under the impression, like Tommy G assumed, like maybe her parents just wanted her to live a better life. Like, and she's like, no, they told me they don't want me there. Like, I pray that's not true. Like, because usually people try to come here or send their children here for a better life. So that's just crazy to hear something like that. Walk around with that too. I don't know how old she is, but she got to walk around with that her whole life. That's wild.
They don't want me there.
So a lot of people in America are starting to think about considering socialism and communism. You came from Cuba.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about socialism and communism?
You know, communism is hard. Socialism is better, because in Cuba, that's why they don't got no because they like, you know, they're not socialism.
So when you got here when you were 14, what did you do to survive?
I went to school. I went to a convent. I went to a group home.
So you lived in a boarding school almost.
Yeah, they put me like in a group home, all like minors, with the nuns.
There's a lot of young men that are chasing the street life. You've seen firsthand how painful it can be.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any advice you would give to some of these young men?
They're old enough to do the right from wrong. And now that they like that they had to live, they got to survive.
Do you have any other thoughts you want to say?
No.
Hey, that was bars right there. He said you're old enough to know right from wrong. But now that you made your choices and you don't like what you see that's surrounding you from those choices, you gotta struggle with those choices. Like, you know what I mean? I used to have a grandmother. I used to have a habit of getting in trouble when I was younger. And my grandmother used to always try to strive and fight for me to stop doing wrong and stupid shit. And she used to always tell me, and it just finally kicked in, like, you know, I mean, maybe 3 years ago. I wish it would have kicked in when she told me. But I think I was like 9 years old. She started saying it, but like a lot. But it was always, it takes 1 second to reach out your hand and do something, but it could take a lifetime to make up for that. And I never understood what she meant until obviously going through struggles. So, but that's real though. But you know what I'm saying? Shout out to mothers just trying to, you know what I mean?
Because they like that they had to leave, they got to survive.
Do you have any other thoughts you want to say?
No.
Thank you for your time. So tell me about this. There's a few current issues in New York that I want to ask you guys about. One, the migrant crisis. There's a lot of migrants living here now, coming in. What do you guys think about it?
I mean, I feel like everybody was migrants at one point, but they dragging it, bro, because the people that's...
So I'm not supposed to... I'm sorry, yo. I thought he was going left with it, right? I thought he was going to be on some like, yo, that shit was wild. Yo, let me know, like, if that was the most politically correct way you could really surmise what's going on, yo, because that's pretty much that's pretty much how I got it. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much.
Living here now, coming in. What do you guys think about it?
I mean, I feel like everybody was migrants at one point, but they dragging it, bro, because the people that's coming over here is doing crimes and shit. And I feel like it's because the government's not really giving them help. Everybody thinks you're gonna come to America and you're just gonna get money.
It's just gonna be easy.
No, bro.
It's not easy to survive in America.
I don't understand.
It's a good place to live compared to other countries, but it's still difficult to live well. Tell me about cost of living. Do you feel like people feel squeezed around here? Rent's going up, bro. Energy's going up,
everything's expensive,
going up,
food, everything's
so are a lot of people squeezed around here?
It's crazy too, because he ain't lying. Not only is rent going up, but the material, the cost of living is going up. The materials that you are purchasing for those materials are going down. Like, I remember I used to buy that pint of ice cream, Haagen-Dazs. That shit's not even a whole pint no more. It's a little bit less. The Doritos you buy used to be a certain amount. Now they're a couple ounces less. Same size bag, but they tell you on the bag. Shit's crazy, but it's more expensive. It's wild nowadays. Silent secret depression, I swear.
Energy's going up.
Everything's expensive.
Going up,
food, everything.
So are a lot of people squeezed around here?
Yeah, bro. The people living off their paychecks, all type of going on.
Paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah, bro.
A lot of people in rap on the 9 to 5.
Not at all. Look, I'm gonna tell you something, bro. At the end of the day, those people who too prideful to work a 9 to 5 be broke as You know what I'm saying? Like, everything is about money, bro. And the people nobody's hating on niggas who's making money, bro.
Don't matter if you want to block trapping, if you working a 9 to 5, you working at McDonald's.
You could do both.
Like, you need resources to invest.
Hey, I'd like to hear some, at least that perspective from the younger generation. I come from the generation where they say you needed 7 hustles to be a man and to succeed in life. 7. Like, you know what I'm saying? If In and Out Monday, Wednesday, Friday was one of those 7, that was one of your 7. Like, remember, hold on, what was that? Oh, what was that dude from Martin, old school Martin, Hustle Man or some shit? Or the other dude had hella jobs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the generation we come from. Now everybody's like, bro, I can't get seen at one job. Like, you know what I mean? That's not cool. You be like, bro, one job? Like, one job? Like, so you just gonna be broke then? Okay, so you're gonna be the broke. Okay, all right, never mind.
Block trapping, if you working a 9 to 5, working at McDonald's.
You could do both.
Yeah.
Like, you need resources to invest in a mic or equipment or recording software.
Yeah, music videos.
I did a 9 to 5 for like 5.5 years before I jumped to YouTube.
And then look where you are right now.
Hello, that's big facts right there. I'm not gonna brag on myself too much, but there's a lot of content creators out here. Like, I got some in the room right now that you think they just, you know what I'm saying, just woke up in the studio and just started creating content. Like, no, stuff costs money. Like, you have to work, you have to grind to get to where you want to get to. So that's real, man. I respect that, man.
Videos.
I did a 9 to 5 for like 5.5 years before I jumped to YouTube.
And then look where you are right now.
Yeah.
Which one was your first 9 to 5 job?
My first 9 to 5? Well, when I was a kid, my first job, in 8th grade, I went door to door doing lawn mowing. So I was like knocking on people's doors and trying to mow their lawn.
Hold on, another shit, not just work. School, a lot of y'all, like, for me, I feel like everybody needs to stay in school. Like, me personally, I graduated high school. My son right here, he's still in college. I'm about to go back to college.
So look, I do what I do, gangster, and go to school. And niggas don't know that, you feel me? Because me personally, I don't have to prove nothing to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Me about the...
That's respectful right there. You know, respectable, I should say. He's rapping. He's still in the streets with his bros, doing whatever, but he still goes to college. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's going to get that education regardless. I've always advocated for anybody who wants to pursue a career in music, treat it like one of your 7 hustles. Like, let's say you work at In-N-Out Monday, Wednesday, Friday. You rap. You do some shows on the weekends. You go to college and you get that financial aid. Maybe you get some grants coming in. Like, you know, I mean, there's so many ways to whip the system and also benefit at the same time without even doing anything illegal. But you could add some illegal things in there if you decide to, but it's unnecessary a lot of times. Let's get it, though. Where we at?
You feel me? Because me personally, I don't have to prove nothing to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Me about to graduate, gangster, that's the most gangster thing in my lifetime. I'm like, if you know what I've done. That's the most gangster thing I'm about to do. I'm about to graduate college, you feel me? And then my mom's going to be super proud of me.
Roughly, if you had to guess, allegedly, how many Trinitarios are in this area, you think?
About 100, 150.
That's a rolling deep squad.
New York City, probably over 1,000.
I'm ready to spin. Hit a lure every time that I sin. Niggas just talk about crazy and capping and shit like you can get shot in your chin. Like, damn.
How you doing, man? I'm Tommy. Nice to meet you.
Good.
What's it like running a business in Hunts Point? It's known as one of the most dangerous neighborhoods in New York.
No, it's fine. It's not.
What's the best thing on the menu here?
Chopped cheeses, cheeseburgers.
Should we get a chopped cheese?
Chopped cheese, bro.
2 chopped cheese, please.
They got the little. So I thought that was a little vape spot or something. They got the little deli and shop. They living out there. Oh, geez, bro, what that is? The chopped cheeseburger. I never heard of that. Somebody put me on.
Oh, why you go rapping it like that?
Yeah, there you go.
I thought you were going to eat it from the top. Pause.
In New York, you can't even eat any food without being like, hey.
Good?
I would say
something.
Out of 1 to 10, how you rate it? Out of 1 to 10.
I'd say 8.
Honest.
How you feel about that right there?
Good.
Yeah, all
You
right.
said 8. You give it an 8.
That's good.
That's great.
8 out of 10.
I was gonna say they really pressing, bro, about that chopped burger. I ain't gonna hold you. That should be wild. All right, that's what's up, man. All right, NT to the G. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna check. We checked out that Tommy G video. I think he had Trinitarios on a previous video that he did with somebody else. We gotta borrow them right there. Let me know in the comments what you think about them and the video and everything like that, because I'm not familiar with them, so I was kind of out of my element. So also, that's why I like doing reactions, because I like to learn about other stuff that's not in California. So thank y'all for tuning in for that one. But we're gonna go straight to the next one, man.